Hello, good evening. How is everyone? So we are at what's the time? 7:52 p.m. over here in the UK. It's been a gorgeous week of sunshine, although now it's going back to the usual UK weather, you know. But the sunshine's been lovely. So my name is Mimi, as always. Pop in, say hello. All are welcome. I've got something I need to do today, so that's what we're going to be getting up to. You want to sit and watch? More than welcome. Alright, let's find this on here. There we go. We've still not got rid of that referral link, so it's just gonna have to stay there, unfortunately. There we go. Oh, what are you doing to me, laptop? No, I don't want to go next. Oh, there we go. That should be it. I've also got something new to show you today. Peekaboo. Hello. I got another camera holder, Jerry, but this one's going to be a completely different angle to any of the others I've ever had before. So we'll have to see how it works out. But it's not a tripod or anything. So it's all good. It's quite weird actually. Very strange stuff. I think it goes that way. I didn't bring the box up with me. Never mind. I'll show you what it looks like in a bit. Oh, no, I didn't want that. What are you doing, you silly thing? Hello. Right, there we go. So how's everyone's week been? Let's go and have a quick ciggy while we're waiting for everybody. Make yourselves a drink if you haven't already. Get comfy. Sorry, just muted as I walk through because little lady is in her room. garbage. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all, my love. Well, we're gonna have to change that for next week, aren't we, huh? Gonna have to have a better week next week. Make sure of it. Hey. Because we can't have you having a crappy week. That's just not on. I can't read that comment yet, Ange. Sorry, love. I've messaged them, like I've done feedback the last 2 times I've used StreamYard. Obviously, they really don't give a crap, you know? They're just trying to get people in to get money from them. Oh, you should have seen the face Gunner gave me earlier because I told him to stop licking his paws. I managed to snap it, send a picture to Sarah. She was pissing herself laughing. I'm like, yeah, check out the side eye on this boy. Honestly, it gave me a right dirty look. And then he went over the other side of the room, turned his back to me and laid down. Right, okay, thanks for that. No, there's no hopefully about it, and next week's going to be better. Why can I hear a clicking? That is so weird. Yeah, he's a clever boy, but he likes to make out he's daft. That one definitely does. He tries. I think he might be outside the door actually, because I can hear rustling. I think that was him. That was either him or little lady, I don't know. Yeah, you're all welcome to come and have a chat, say hello. We don't bite. Oh, one's gone already, look. See that? Magic. Got rid of one already. Probably one of the nosy people. So what are you doing tonight? I have to fix a pair of trousers tonight for myself for the 13th. So I thought, well, that's kind of important, so I've got to get that done. They're very, very wide-legged and long in the leg as well. So they have to be taken up and taken in, which I'm not looking forward to, but it's got to be done. Oh, sorry, Jerry bites. Jerry can bite them all he wants. I don't mind. I bite. That's all right, because that's normally me saying it in your chat, so I'll let you have it. And if it's any one of those who's been talking about us this weekend, you can come into chat as well if you would like to explain yourself. However, if you don't have the balls, you can go away again. Okay, thanks. Jerry will just zap you with his controller and lock you in his shop. Yeah, sounds about true, really, doesn't it? Jerry, I'll turn you into a midget. I'm donking you on the head with his wrench. Hello, Liz, my lovely. How are you doing? Jerry's wanted a midget for so long. I'm sure he is not past whacking someone on the head with a wrench so they become a midget. Nelly! Hello, my lovely. How's your week been, Liz? And I hope you're feeling a bit better today, Nelly. Right, you all know what I do by now. So I am going to pop to the loo so that hopefully I don't need to go during the stream, because this is just what my body does. It's a ass. Oh, right, back in a sec. I'm back. Give me 2 seconds and I will read up in the chat again. I'm going to plug this phone in. There we go. Let's see where you are. Hello. Right, let me just read. Oh, Liz. I'm so sorry to hear that. Really sorry. I feel terrible. Joining me from Monaco. Nelly, you're absolutely fine, my lovely. You just sit back and chill, okay? Liz, I am so sorry to hear that, love. It's affected my eyesight. That's why I'm nearly blind in one eye. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I bet that really did shake you up. Well, if you want to just sit back and chill in the chat, you know, I don't mind at all. Nelly usually just sits back and watches, so you're more than welcome to do the same, my love. You don't feel like you have to type anything, okay? We know you're there. I can't find a throne for you, so this chair is the best. Well, Ange. What are you on about, Nelly? Well, I got my new top. So it says, I'm going to leave Karma to fix it, right? Because if I fix it, I'm going to jail. I thought it was suitable. And I love it. It's cool. And I've also got a new angle for you guys to watch from. So this is what I got. Okay. You guys are going to sit there. So he's kidding it. So I unclip it. Where is it? That side. Right. Put it around my neck. And clip it back in. Yeah. So you won't see it on the black top. But you guys are going to sit here. And you can watch what I do from my view. Do you know what I mean? So it looks dangerous. I don't like his hat. She's doing really good, Liz. Thank you for asking. It is a true saying, isn't it? Don't you know? Well, you'll get to see it in a bit because I have to fix. I got a pair of trousers the other day for the funeral on the 13th, but they're kind of huge. They're lovely because they're all Nelly. They're all linen. I've got a lovely shirt and a lovely pair of bottoms, but they're kind of huge. So I've got to take them up and I've got to take them in on the inside leg because they're massive. And really behave yourself. Let me. So this is the shirt. Oh, has it got black mark on it already? Jeez. It's just like a white linen shirt. But I'm obviously gonna wear something underneath it. Hello, Joker. Thank you. So yeah, but that's like really, really long. Trust me. Nelly heard me laughing and giggling about it the other night. What's that? Oh, poor Mimi. Mr. Mimi. He just looked at it and went, I won't ask why. Although little lady was using it the other day when it came. She's like, oh, this is quite cool. And the good thing is the back part here is like cushioned. So where it sits, it's not gonna hurt. So yeah, I've got the shirt and I've got the bottoms, but the bottoms I could fit little lady inside the leg at the same time because they're really wide. I don't know how anyone could wear that. And as Nelly was kind of witness to, I nearly fell up the stairs because the legs are so long. So yeah, and all hubby done was laugh, you know. So I gotta fix them because I don't want to be walking in to that place and falling off over it, because that will happen to me. You know it will happen to me. You're so naughty. I'm moving it out of the way for the minute because I don't need it just yet. Behave. So, little lady tried to help me last night. Okay, she pinned up the bottom for me, like around the feet, so that I don't trip over them. But I tried to sort out the inside leg, and I just weren't in the mood for it at all. So I thought, okay, I'll leave it and I'll sort it out tomorrow night while I'm on live. I know everybody here knows what the 13th is for and knows how important it is. So I know no one's going to mind me sorting these out ready. Mr. Mimi has got a record. Only you would come out with something like that, Nelly. Only you. Hello, my lovely. How's my Bubba doing? Is she watching? Poor little thing. So yeah, these were £16 and I can't believe I've got to take them up and take them in. But hey, they are mega long. And can you see how wide that leg is? Right? Look, I could fit little lady in that with me. She's playing with her animals. Aww. So yeah, they're pretty wide. And I can't wear bottoms like that. Yeah, Sarah's not seen it. I'm not showing her. Sarah, they've been torturing me about this, right? It's so that they can see from my point of view when I'm working, okay? It goes around my neck and they sit on that part. It's magnetic. I don't get the problem. But they've been torturing me about it. You know what they're like. And I got my t-shirt on. So last night, before I gave up on these trousers, I did get to the fact that I need to bring them in about 2 or 3 inches. So that's what I'm going to do. I think I need to take that tag off first, though, because that is really going to get in my way. Get rid of that. It might just... Sarah! They're not that big, Nelly. No, I'm going to make sure it doesn't focus down there and focuses on what I'm doing. Thank you very much. Brooke, give Mummy a kick for me. None of you've got kids in the house, so I can only ask Brooke. You're so naughty. So naughty. Honestly. So yeah, they're already pinned up at the bottom. Oh, that's fine. I don't mind that at all. So what I've done is I've folded them in, okay? But I do have to get the edges and make sure I do this right, because otherwise, rather than walking in and falling over there, I'm going to be walking in and looking like a weevil. Because you know this whole song, weevils wobble but they don't fall down. That'll be me. Go on, Bubs. Give Mummy a kick for me. Oh, I love that kid. Despite the fact she wouldn't share her McDonald's with me during the week, yet she would share it with hubby. Thank you. Mimi couldn't have the McDonald's, but Mr. Mimi could. Yeah, I remember that, Bubs. You watch. Love her. Right, where's my ruler? Inches. God, I'm tempted to just pull it in a hell of a lot, you know. 2 inches, maybe. We'll go 2 inches. And then I'll go off camera and try them on. And you can let me know what you think. What do you reckon? Sorry, I got something in my teeth. Yeah, no nug nugs for Mimi, but Mr. Mimi can share nug nugs. Yeah. Yeah, I'll remember that. Love the way she says, Mimi. Mimi. Do you think I should pin this now or wait until I've done the bottoms? Because obviously I'm going to take the rest of the bottoms off, aren't I? Because there's like, what? From the stitch line, there's 3 inches that's got to come off the bottoms. So do you think I should stitch up the bottoms and then pin the sides and do it that way? Just saying it now. Bless her. Anything to cheer her up at the minute, lover. So what do you reckon? Pin it now or stitch up the bottoms and then do it after? Let me know. What do you think? I'm inclined to think maybe stitch the bottom parts of the bottoms up first, because then I can cut the excess off and go from there. What do you reckon? Or shall I do the inside leg and then the bottoms? When she's running around playing, you won't think anything was wrong with... Yeah, true. She's always like that though, isn't she, lover? Stitch then pin. That's what I was thinking. But I'm thinking, should I do the inside leg first? Because then I can run it all the way down. Do you know what I mean? She's waving. Hiya, Bobs. Pin then stitch. That way there's no mistakes. Oh, I've got to pin it first. But I think the way these have been made, yeah, I'm going to have to do the inside leg first, because the stitching goes right the way down, doesn't it? And then the bottom folds over. So I think I'm going to have to remember, well, not remember, but right. So the bottom of the bottoms are 4 inches. So if one of you 8 people can remember 4 inches for me, we'll do the inside leg first and then we'll do the bottom, because then it won't look all cack-handed and weird. But I need to go up round by the crotch area as well, because at the moment when I wear them it looks like it's on my knees. Honestly. Right, I've got to stand up for this, so I'm going to point you down that way. And turn the light on. Right, mind your eyes. Tell you lot to mind your eyes. Jesus. Right, there we go. Can you see? So, make sure that the seams are together and there's no creases. anywhere. So we've got the inside seam here and the outside seam just here, okay? Well, that is hanging off. See, the legs are as wide as this table. That makes no sense. Who would make trousers like this? Do you know what I mean? It's weird. There's a little crease there. It is really strange. I don't understand it. They're nice bottoms, don't get me wrong. And I love wearing linen bottoms in the summer, so these are going to get a fair bit of use out of them. It's just, you know. Right, what did we say? 2 inches. I've got my pens, but they're out there. So I'm just going to go all the way along the bottoms at the 2-inch mark and pin it. Where's that bottom? Need to make sure they're straight as well. It's the only problem with linen bottoms. They are so weird. Oh, that's it. Little dude's just been told off and he's come running up the stairs. So I'm going to take it from 2 inches to 1 inch round the crotch. Okie dokie. This one's going down. And then we're going to go over to the other leg. Okay, maybe 1.5 inches around the crotch area. Ouch. Okay, let me pull the other leg round. Try not to let that drop too much. Oh, dusty down there by the looks of it. That's it. Dust all over my bottoms now. Oh, they're flying. It's alright, it looks like the bit that I'm chopping off anyway. So, and they are going to be washed once they're done. I've just not washed them yet. Right, so there's the crotch part. Just got to make sure that this is right, you know. So if I straighten the legs out, the last thing I want is a mistake. There we go. Right, that's that part, and then we're going to go down this leg. You need to stay there. Let me put a weight on that side, because otherwise it's going to be off the table in no time. Right. And then there we are at the 2-inch mark again. These bottoms are so strange. Has anybody else tried to take in some linen trousers? It's a bit harder than I thought it would be, honestly, because they move so much. And the thing is, I can't take these back either. For those that might be questioning, why don't you just take them back and get a different pair? No, I like these. They are the perfect size around the waist. So I'm just going to alter them myself. Because sometimes you just need to do that, you know? Right, so we're pinned all the way up on both legs. Okay. Let me move those out of the way a sec. Whoops. And I will bring the machine up and then we'll put you on this new claw and we'll see what you reckon, yeah? I do need a black bobbin first. So let me see if I can find that. No, I have grey and I have pink. Right. Let me just see if there's one outside on the trolley. I'm just going to turn the camera off. One sec. Let me see if I've got spare bobbins out there. I think I have. 2 seconds. Little monkey was outside the door and he didn't want to go down the stairs. Right, let's see if we can get you on this. It's magnetic, so you should be okay. I'm going to turn that camera off because I've got to switch around to the other camera. Right. Welcome back, Liz. Right, so camera facing back. How's that? Oh, it's backwards. There we go. How's that? What do you think? Yeah? I'm trying to be so careful. Right, 2 seconds, because I've got to bend down and plug you in. Not you, sorry, the sewing machine, and I don't want to bend down and have this whole thing fall off my neck. Do you know what I mean? So, is that switched on? There we go. Okie dokie. There you go. Right, so if I am too loud while you're on this, please do tell me. If I need to change the light settings or anything like that, let me know. Why is that going down there? See, now you think it's cool. Eh? Why does that look weird? Do you think that light needs turning up a bit? Let me see. Oops. That's silly. Can you hear me breathing and stuff? Because that's the last thing I'd want. No? Oh, good. So what's your verdict so far then? All good? Am I too loud? Oh, see, you're not sitting on the magnet there. Or is that okay? The only thing is, because it is a magnet, I'm worried that if I move too quick, of course, it's going to knock you off and you're going to fall. I mean, if you hit the deck, I do apologise. I do apologise. Sorry, just sorting out these trouser legs. Is it better like this, or would it be better back up on the other claw? You let me know what you're happy with. That was my tummy, sorry. Saying thank you for dinner. What do you reckon? Better up on the claw or better here? Don't say sorry for your opinion. Oh, where's it gone? So I've just pressed something on the laptop. Well, we will go with it, and if anyone doesn't like it, then obviously please do write it in the chat. Let me just move that up a touch. Sorry, putting you on the trousers a sec. Move that up just a tad. Sorry if I'm making anyone dizzy. There we go. How's that? Is that okay? Come on then. Let me just pull my chair. Woo! Oh, geez, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Pull my chair in a bit. Where's the foot pedal? No. Sorry if I'm making anyone dizzy by doing this. I do apologise. I should have got the foot pedal and everything ready before I put you on there. But I didn't. There we go. Right, okay. If you do not like the sound of a sewing machine, please do turn the volume right down. I can't help it. A sewing machine makes that noise. So don't complain to me, because you have been pre-warned. Right, come on in. Let's make sure this is all straight. Let's get going, shall we? Where's my magnet? Right, just checking it's stitching. Tell me not to hum if it's too loud. I'm trying to give it so that you've got like a better view of what I do, but obviously if I'm too loud, or you know, let me know. Right, so we need to start going in a little bit. All right, I've got to pull the back of these like that, because it's getting all clumped up under here, you know, underneath. I need to make sure it's all straight.
We're going to go bit by bit round this bit till it's stopped clumping. Oh, there we go. And then we're back onto the leg in a sec. Sit. And then we go out again. See, that's the hardest thing about stitching up linen fabrics, like really thin fabrics, because it does clump up on one side. Where's that other pin gone? Oh, it's there. It clumps up, it pulls, it, you know, so you've got to go bit by bit, make sure it's not clumping up. With heavier fabrics, like you've seen me do before, I can just run the machine straight through it. But with things like linen, you've got to take your time. I've lost that down the back again. There we go. Pull that up so it don't get dusty from down the back. Why is that pulling at the back? Shouldn't be. Yeah, see, I don't know if you can see that fold in the fabric there. Just got to make sure that that stays straight. There we go. Right. 2 seconds. Let me stick you back up on the claw, and I have to remember to put you on camera too, because otherwise it goes all funky, as it showed last time. Right, let me take this off my neck. There we go. Okie dokie. Take this off the table a sec. Hot, 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 hot. I don't think that light helps. Right. I think it needs a run over again. Go back inside. Yeah, I think that could probably do with a zigzag stitch running over it again, honestly. But that doesn't look too bad. Let me turn that down again. There we go. Are we at the hour mark already? That's all right. Let's have a quick break then, because I'm getting hot, so I'm going to need to open that window. I should know, really, shouldn't I? I should do it before I come on. Honestly. That was the floor creaking, not me. There we go. Get some air coming through. All right, if anyone wants to go and make a drink or do whatever you need to do, I'm going to have a cigarette. And then we'll be back. Just going to mute 2 seconds. So, honest opinions, what was it like with me using the claw? Not the claw, sorry. The magnet. Was it okay? Did it make you feel weird sitting on watching it at my view, or how was it? Let me know what you think. I see Ange thought it was pretty cool. That's good. I'm just trying to give you guys like more viewpoints. Do you know what I mean? I suppose the more viewpoints you've got, the more you can like see how it all works and how I do things, and do you know what I mean? Because when you look from the side, sometimes you don't get the full whack of what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? Did you enjoy that, Nelly? Oh, good. That's 25 quid not wasted. No, I'm kidding. It was all good. Trust me, if I could have like 4 or 5 cameras pointing on what I'm doing at one time, I think I probably would, but then that would probably just confuse the crap out of everybody. Wouldn't it? Which camera do we look at now? I'm always trying to like upgrade and see what I can do to help you guys see what I'm doing a lot better, if that makes sense. Sorry, Ange, I couldn't see your comment till now. I thought it was great seeing it closer to what you were doing rather than seeing it sitting on the claw. Yeah. Oh, maybe we can use that a bit more often then, just so long as it didn't make anyone feel like weird, or do you know what I mean? Because, you know, that's the last thing I'd want. Ange, could you put a few dots as a comment to move Nelly's comment up so I could see it, please? Or Nelly, put a few dots if you're able to, because I can't see your comment. I was just about to say it for Ange's, but then Nelly commented. Thank you, my love. Enjoy watching that and being so close. Yeah, thank you, Ange. That was the whole point. I saw someone had it on during the week, and I thought, oh, because he was preparing food, like cooking dinner, and I thought that might work. So I asked him what it was called and ordered one. I know it looks strange. It looks like a torture device. It does look really weird, but it's not too bad to wear, actually. It's quite comfortable. Nelly will remember years ago when I was doing that macrame hanging on the wardrobe, and I had a lanyard around my neck, tried to keep you guys, or like tried to keep my phone clipped up to this lanyard somehow, and it was just really strange. But that was pulling on my neck, so I had to take it off and sort of have you guys watching from the side. But yeah, that was funny. But you know, they're bringing out all new inventions now, so, and now more people are streaming with the likes of like TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that. They're obviously going to bring out better devices to use. I remember it well. I knew you would. Thank you for adding the dots so I could read your comment. Yes, I knew you would. That was funny. It was very funny. But no, at least that one, it attaches to the magnet in the phone. So I don't have to take the case off. I don't have to, you know, wrap anything round the case to have you hang in there and it not feel safe. It just sits on the magnet, you know. Like I said, if you do hit the deck, that would be my fault for moving too quick. But to just leave the, do you know what I mean, magnetize it onto that is, it's good. I like it. It is very close up to my face though. That's why I was wondering, like, am I too loud, or can you hear me breathing through the phone? Do you know what I mean? Because I'm funny about hearing people breathing. Makes me feel yuck. But yeah, if you say it's good, then we'll stick with it. Yeah, it is actually. The bit that goes around my neck, I'll show you in a bit. It's really soft rubber. Don't say it, because I know what you're thinking. But it moves and twists and turns, and so I feel like I've got a spider on my head, but I haven't. Really strange. But no, it is quite comfy actually, and it doesn't hurt where the phone's resting either, because the back of that is like really soft as well. So yeah, it's all good. If I can hear you breathing, then I would definitely fit. Nelly. Yeah, but you'd be able to see my hands. So why am I putting my hands out like you can see them? Honestly, Mimi. Oh, I don't know. You can see what my hands are doing, so it's all good. Oh, only a little lady giggling. Right, let's see if I've taken them trousers in far enough. Oh, that was loud. Right, I'm just going to mute you going back through. One sec. No worries, Nelly. I've just got back in the other room, so I'm going to try these bottoms on quickly while the camera's turned off, and we'll see if I've taken them up enough or if they need taking in any more. We will see, and then I can show you what this new holder does. Not what it does, you know what I mean, how soft it is. I'm hoping I have taken them in enough and I don't have to take them in anymore. But we'll see. If you turn them in the right way, that would help, wouldn't it? Then you can see how they look. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe a bit more. Okay. I do apologise. You just landed in the bin. Sorry. Don't you LOL, madam. I just pooped myself, nearly. Right. Should we try that again? Can you see? Sort of. I think that's better, honestly. That feels a lot better. I'm not touching the camera. I'm leaving it where it is. Yeah, that feels a lot better. Right, turn that camera off again so I can switch my bottoms over. And then we can do the bottoms. And I might just pop a quick zigzag stitch going all the way round again. Just to keep it where it is, you know. Sorry if that scared anyone. Honestly. Right, let's put these in the wrong way again. So whenever you're doing something like this, always put the bottoms inside out so that you can go along the stitching that's already there, okay? Because you can use that as a guide and it really does help. Cool. All right, Ange. No worries. So I'm going to use the stitch line that I've got. Oh, brilliant. And we'll do a zigzag stitch on that, seeing as they feel pretty good now. They don't feel like I could fit another person down the legs. So I'm switching the dial over to the zigzag stitch. I'll show you in a sec. Bless him. So with this, right, it is very, very soft rubber. See what I mean? It's so soft, you can just turn it, twist it, do what you need to do to it. You know, I could probably, no, I was going to say put it around my waist, but maybe not. After Sarah's comment. But yeah, it's really soft rubber. This back part here pushes in. That's really soft as well. So yeah, if everyone liked the viewpoint, then we keep using it. Why not? I'm going to take this jacket off
His eyes getting hot. Oh, that's better. I don't know if it is that light that's making it really hot. Probably is. Alright. Okay, let's switch the camera over and stick you back on here. Place him back. There you go. And then we can get this zigzag stitch done. I don't know what that beeping is. So I'm just running along the line that I've already stitched, doing a zigzag stitch just to make that stitching a tad stronger for me. The last thing we want is stitches falling out while I'm there. Although it's family, they probably would still laugh. But then I'd probably laugh with embarrassment as well. Now, if I had the what's it called, the overlocker in here, I would use the overlocker, but that is out in the shed, so I can't. And then that would cut all this excess off for me. Never mind, we work with what we have. Right, little by little around the crotch area. Ah, welcome back, my lovely. How's our Scots? Is he okay? I'm just adding a zigzag stitch over the top of my straight stitch that I done, just so that hopefully while I'm there, it doesn't, the stitching doesn't tear with what we're getting in and out of cars and stuff. And then my trousers fall off. Because that would be quite funny. Cold and glad to be home. Aww. Well, at least he's home now. He can warm up a bit. Can you see on there where it's sort of pulled the fabric a touch? That's what it does with really thin fabrics like linen. Can hardly hear the machine going. Oh, that's cool. Or is that just because I'm talking over it? Nearly there.
we go. Bit of fluff. Cool. Right, let me turn you around again. I know it's a lot of like faffing about, turning you around, turning your back round again, and but you know, if it gives you guys a better view of what I'm doing at the time, then I'm all for it. Do you know what I mean? Right. Let's pop that down here next to me. Don't panic, that machine isn't too heavy at all. Right, so I'm going to, let's check these stitches in the light. See, that's the only thing, because it's black on black. Makes it hard to see the stitching, but that's okay. So let me give that a little trim. Move that machine back a little bit. Right, I am going to move you that way, but I'm not going to drop you into the bin this time. Okay. Has that even moved you? I don't think it has it? Never mind. Because I need to stand up and cut this along the table. And give myself like ½ an inch from the stitch line. And then I can show you how much fabric I'm taking off. Because to me it seems like a fair bit. But I don't know, it might not to you. There we go. That's that trimmed up. So that's how much I needed to take off. 2 inches. See? From the top all the way down to the bottom. Right, and then, okay, question for you. Who remembered how much needs to be taken up on the bottom? Let me fold these in again. Nelly. I didn't see that comment. No, absolutely not. Nothing is going to be falling out. Although, no, I won't say it. Thank you, 4 inches. It's all right. When I'm in here, I read your comments on the laptop. So It's just when I go for a cigarette, I need the dots put in because I'm looking at it on the phone. I can see your 2 comments and then your dots. That's it. Honestly, it's crazy. Right, so we need to go up 4 inches. Okay. It does feel better standing up and doing this though, because then I can look at it from the top rather than from the side. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to guess this. Let's see if that fold is 4 inches. Let's have a look. Let's see. Oh, just over 4. It was nearer 4.5. So let's bring that down a bit. No, let's walk down too far. The hell's happening on this side? Okay, well that's 4 inches there. That's 3 3/4, and that's 4.5. So that don't really work, does it? So we pull that side down and pull that side up a touch. Right, so we're 4 in the centre. We're nearly 4 on the outside. So we'll pull that up a touch. See, this is what I mean about linen bottoms. Maybe I just shouldn't have gone for linen. There we go. Let's add a couple of pins up a bit further to keep this excess fabric from moving. There we go. Right, let's check the back, because that doesn't look like full on the back. This is just... Yes, I do, Ange. Oh, are we getting orders from Scott's now, are we? Or is Nelly getting orders from Scott's now? Do you know what? The length of these is confusing. Let me try. That's just weird. Right, I'm cutting 1 inch off the bottom because, right, we've got the front stopping here, but then the back, I don't know if you can see, stops here, and I've still got this much fabric left. So I'm going to cut it off to the same length as the other one, okay, which means cutting 1 1/4. Oh, do you know what? This is confusing me now. It's confusing me. I don't get how they're so... The leg lengths are so different from the front to the back. Do you know what I mean? Let me try doing it that way. Can you see that? One side's on the table and the other side's right up here. Okay, maybe next time just don't buy linen bottoms, please. That is just so weird. You said you're... Oh God, yeah. Hems aren't straight, the back piece is accommodating the bum. I know, it's just really like... Oh. All right, Ange. You sort Scott's out, my love. Get him his dinner and what have you. Bless him. He got stranded, Nelly. The bike decided it didn't want to play ball. Right, so those lengths are the same, okay? Please excuse my arms getting in your way. So if we do the one where the leg lengths are the same, right, and we'll take that up 4. See, this is what I don't get though, Nelly, because one leg, the front and the back are the same, but the other leg, the front and the back are different. This is what I'm confused about. It's really strange. I don't understand it. I know the perils of working with linen and, you know, right, let's see how that is. That's not 4 still. No. Look at me. Look. Short ass over here. Short ass. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Right, that's 4. There we go. Sorted. See, this is why I don't like taking up other people's clothes as well, because like when I done the prom dresses, right, that needed like 8 to 12 inches off of the bottom of it, and because it's a prom dress, it was up at the front and down at the back, so it's, yeah, we're all glad to hear he's home safe. Did the linen move when it was gathering as you stitched? It did a tiny little bit, but the difference in that other leg is like that much, not as much as, like when I said it was puckering, it was only a tiny little bit, love. Not as much as you would think. Not, do you know what I mean? Not as much to cause that. It's weird. Really is strange. Right, that's 4. That's 4. I mean, I will put a stitch in it and then I won't cut off the excess. So if I need to pull the stitching out and redo it, then I can, you know. That's the good thing about black. Doesn't show mistakes too bad. Do you know what I mean? Right, so now let's try this leg. I'm going to leave that leg down on the table. I'm going to pull this one over, and I might just fold it to the same as that, no matter what length it goes to. Just fold it to the same as the other one, and we'll see how we go with that. Because it's good, all good at the crutch area. That's all level. It's just so confusing. You know what I mean? It's weird, weird, weird. I love linen bottoms, but I kid you not, I ain't getting them from that place again. Could be a manufacturing error, which I've covered with a... do you know what? That's what I'm thinking it is. That's why I'm saying I'm not buying from there again. This t-shirt keeps riding up. Keep having to pull it down. Yeah, I'm not going to buy from there again. I don't usually buy from there. I got them from Asda. The t-shirts are fine, but for some reason the bottoms just aren't. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just me being fussy, but it's causing me some problems. So yeah, see, that's gone over the 4 inches already on that side. I'm inclined to just do it to the 4, because then if I've got one leg shorter than the other, that's all I need, isn't it? One leg shorter than the other. I look like a right dum dum. Oh jeez. Right, there we go. There we go. We're at 4. There we go. And then I'm just going to pin that other side, just so long as it's level to the front. I'm going to pin it, and we'll see how we go with it. I think, like I say, I can always unpick the stitching if need be and redo it, because I'm not going to be cutting any fabric at this point. The inside leg I knew was fine, so it's just the bottoms. I don't wear shoes anyway, so I'll be wearing a pair of flats. Oh, we'll see. You'll end up looking like I'm fine. Oh God, you can imagine it, can't you? Poor hubby had disowned me. Right, do you want to go back on the neck holder? I nearly finished my tea already as well, geez. So if someone's paying attention to your hem, then they must be getting a kick in the head for some other reason. Oh, you know me. If you're down that low, mate, yeah. Especially who's going to be there. Yeah, cool. No problem at all. Let me pull the machine up first and plug it in. Oh, get up there. Right, plug it in. I'm glad you're all liking the view from this part, because I weren't too sure about it, but it's all good. I'm glad. Let me turn the camera again, facing back. Yeah, I do. Bless him. It's not nice. There we go. Right, so I have to take this part off the sewing machine to do things like cuffs and bottoms of trousers, because then it slides underneath here. Okay. So let's do the good leg first, shall we? So slide that under there. I always start at a seam. So you can see the seam just there. That's where I always start. Welcome back, Ange. How's our Scots doing? Where's, oh, there we go. My magnet for my pins. Right, ho. Let's take that one. Oh, change of stitching over. There we go. So it's on zigzag at the minute. Change it to straight. You can see the needle move when I do that as well. So you see that slight movement? That's zigzag. And that's straight. The needle just goes straight back into the center of the foot. Nearly, didn't I? Got to take the pins out because metal on metal does not work. All right, and then of course the trousers start twisting here. So I'm just going to turn them over with it. Oh, it's a daisy. Oh, stay, please. Thank you. So all I need is for the magnet to fail me now, isn't it? Eating food and has a mug of tea. Oh, good. See, at least now you can see that my fingers are actually not that close to the needle. So I know you ladies panic sometimes, especially our Nelly, but at least now you can see that my hands are quite far away. There we go. If the magnet fails, you're landing in my lap, love. Right, I'm not going to take the pins out of that just yet. I'm going to leave them in it for now. Okay, and we're just going to go straight onto the other leg. Find a seam. Oh, we have a pin stuck. There we go. And then what we'll do is, once I've tried them on and the length is okay, I'm going to put another stitch a little bit further up here maybe. The last stitch is there. We'll put another one here just to solidify that. Okay. Right. Switch over again. Camera, make sure it's camera number 2, because otherwise it's gonna go all wonky-fied on me. There you go. Oh yeah, no, if my fingers are by that machine, I mean my foot comes off it straight away anyway, but if my fingers are by that machine, then there's no way I'm stopping you from falling. Sorry. Like you fell in the bin earlier. Right, that back there a little bit. Okay. I've got to take them pins out actually, because I have to see the length. I'll try them on inside out, because then I'll be able to see the length okay. Because otherwise it's going to drop, isn't it? This bit of fabric that's at the end is just going to drop. So let me turn that off a second while I try these on. And if they're all good, then we're going to stick another stitch in just to keep it there. Oh, it's been a lot of moving around tonight on this live, isn't it, eh? There's the front. Get the front. There we go. Oh, got elastic coming off. That's not good. Right, I think that might be okay as it goes. I don't know actually, I'm not convinced. Yeah, that wonky leg. That one with the back shorter than the front, I don't like the look of that. That is very strange. The back of the ankle part comes up on the inside and goes down on the outside. So
I think I'm gonna have to. Hello, Angel. Hi. Knackered. Yeah, I don't know. I think what I might have to do is take the stitches out of the legs, like the bottom. Maybe because obviously I can't bend over and pin it up. Do you know what I mean? Let me turn that light off a sec. Because if I, there we go, if I lean over to pin it up, of course the bottoms are going to go up on my feet, aren't they? I feel so at home here. Oh, we love you being here, Angel. You're our Angel now, by the way. We've nabbed you. So yeah, I think unpick the feet, or like the bottoms of the legs. Maybe get hubby to pin it round, and then stitch it that way. Do you know what I mean? Thank you for hitting the like on the way in. What was that? My boy goes for his 1.5 month training for service dog. Oh, brilliant. Fingers crossed. Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, I think I'm going to have some help pinning the bottoms up while wearing them. But I think I'm going to have to unpick what I've just done first. That's why I didn't rush into cutting the excess fabric off, you know. He's a natural. Oh, bless. But that's okay. So, sorry, light's going on again. Let's turn it down a touch. There we go. Right, let's get you back on here then, and I'll show you. Oh, I'm not on Discord, Angel, love. I don't do Discord. I don't know if you saw this, Nelly. You know, I was saying about it's really soft rubber. No, I don't know if you was away at the time. So it can fold up and it is really nice and soft. It's weird. It's weird, but it's good. Oh, is she a girl? Sorry. Is she a girl? Goes for his. Or are you going, girl? Because I'm not on Discord. Right, let's bring you back onto here again. Camera. Right, can you see that? Because I'm not sure if you will be able to. Let's turn that light up a bit better. Okay, that was me cracking the stitches. I don't know if you can see the stitch when I get it on the scissors. And then I just pull it through.
Black stitches on black bottoms are kind of hard to see. Right, that's that one. I've got a seam ripper somewhere. Sorry. Let me find my seam ripper outside on my trolley. I'll be 2 seconds. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? We have a new viewpoint, Angel. You are now sitting around my neck. Just to make it a bit easier for everyone to see what I'm doing, you know? Oh, I'm actually able to pull these out, strangely enough. But then I did say linen's a very soft fabric, didn't I? So that doesn't surprise me all that much. So when using a seam ripper, please do be very careful, because this edge here is very sharp. It will go through fabric, hence the name of it. But you can put holes in stuff with a seam ripper. Holes in places you really don't want holes. But yeah, hubby said if I need any help, then he will help me. So I will get him to give a hand at getting it all lined up around the bottom and pinning it so I can stitch it and it actually looks straight. Not been too bad, thank you, Angel. It's quite busy here at the moment, what with everything going on. Got to get some flowers ordered this week coming. And I'm just sort of making sure that we've got our outfits okay. We're not too sure how other people are dressing, but you know, so long as we look presentable and we show our respect, do you know what I mean? That's all that matters to me. Oh, did I just pull that whole thread out of there, did I? I think I did. Ooh, I just nearly cut that fabric then. There we go. Right, I think that is taken all the way round. What do you reckon? Is that all the way round? Right, there we go. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, Angel. You know, as long as we're presentable and we show our respect, I'm not really fussed what everyone else is wearing. Do you know what I mean? I'm not their keeper. Not. Hubby's got his suit sorted. Nice, clean, crisp white shirt. So let me just rewind this stream here because that silly moose just jumped in a pool. Oh, there we go. I all need to think about. Yes, that's true. That is very, very true. Right, let's see if I can snap these off as well. Luckily, because it's linen, ready? Did you hear that? Because it's linen, it's stretchable. So I can stretch it and snap the stitches right out. That's why I was worried about, you know, the inside leg. If I sit down and I stretch the stitching, then it's just gonna all pop off. You want another one? What's that? Sweet. Got a shampoo, living room. Ah, right, the kids' room. Well, my one's 14, so, you know, although I would say she does it herself, well, she does need a bit of help sometimes. But then, you know, that's like typical teenager behaviour, really, isn't it? When your mum asks you to clean your room, it's like Kevin and Perry. Oh, mum. Yeah, no, you're right there, Nelly. My little lady has been very good, even with my health not being the best. You know, she's been amazing. I wonder if I can just pull that. Well, most of it. She is still a teen, yes. Oh, I'm actually really liking this fabric because these stitches are pulling out so easy. Some of them. Ah, I remember you saying, yeah. Well, you are 1 in a million for taking them on, Angel. I have to say, not many people would. No, it's true. I think so anyway. You know, there's not many people in this world that would take on someone else's children, you know, at the drop of a hat. So, that one just does not want to come out. Thank you. Oh, little dude's up here again. 9 and 6. Oh, there's still Diddy. Trust me, if I could go back to those ages with my little one, I would. I miss her being little. Although it's a lot easier now she's older, I really do miss her being little. But then I suppose I've got Gunner now as well, and he's like having a baby. He was telling Nelly all about it the other night. He was grassing me up and everything, wasn't he? Nelly heard him dreaming while he was sleeping, the soppy sod. Oh, we're at the 2 hour mark already. Yeah, that's just it. You know, you're not there to replace mum, but you're there to be a second mum. A bonus mum, I call it. Mhm. Come on, just please. Ah, thank you. Okay, yeah, all right. I will like you a little bit more now. I'm sorry I said bad things about you, trousers, okay? But the fabric is just not nice to work with. Are you going to forgive me yet? Oh, got this long thread that needs to come off. I don't think it's going to forgive me. It certainly does. Come on, just snap. Ah, thank you. No, of course. Now I say thank you. You're not going to do it, are you? Oh, that is right on the seam there. Ooh, and that's going to rip the fabric. So oh. That tiny little bit still stuck on there. It's holding on. No, that hasn't really helped at all. I think I need better light in here. I really do. I might have to do it in the kitchen light downstairs because I just can't see that properly at all. But I hope you all enjoyed the angle. There you go. You're back up there again now. Let me take this off. Turn that light off again. That is bright. Get rid of all these thread ends. There we go. Yeah, I think that last little bit there, I need to get that off in some better light than what we've got up here, unfortunately. But that is what you need to do if you make a little mistake when sewing and you need to correct it. You know, you have to use a seam ripper sometimes. You have to, if you're unsure about what you're stitching up and you're not sure if it's going to be the right length or the right width or whatever, do not cut anything off. Put one little basting stitch around, try it on the person you're doing it for, and then when you know for definite that that's okay and that works, then put a more solid stitch over the top of it, which is what I've done on the inside leg. And I just need a bit of help on the bottoms. I need to stand on something high and get hubby to, you know, make sure it's all straight before I do it. Of course I will, my lovely. I've got hiccups. I don't know why I keep getting hiccups lately. It's really weird. But yeah, I'm glad you all enjoyed watching from this angle. It's not a bad little tool. I actually quite like it. And then you just fold it up. The bottom bit's a bit stiff. Fold that over. Fold it down. And then you can just store it wherever you want. So it's pretty cool. I still got the box downstairs, but I don't think I'm going to need the box now because I like that. Of course, my angel lovely. Always do, and they always appreciate all the love and support and everything that everybody sends. It's not a torture tool. Honestly, what are we going to do with you lot? But no, everyone is always so grateful for all the support and all the love that everybody sends. I love the whole channel feel. Do you know what I mean? Because it's always support. It's always, you know, sending love to people, families. Do you know what I mean? I love the whole feel of the channel now, and the way it's going. It's good. And that's all down to you lot as well as me. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. I would say I'll take a picture of my outfit on the 13th, but no, I'm not going to. It's not happening. Oh, I got Angie, what are you up to? Yes, of course, Nelly. Always do. I'm sure Gunnar will have a lovely chat with you next time again. Yeah, he was proper telling Auntie Nelly everything that Mum was doing. Grassing me up and everything. No, it's not a selfie day. No, not at all. Oh, you're there, are you? Okay. I was getting notifications up on my laptop. And just liked this comment. And just like... Bless you. He does. He always has a chat with Auntie Nelly. Should have seen him earlier. I got proper side eye because I asked him to stop licking his paws again. I sent the picture to Sarah. He's like, really, Mum? So funny. He's a little monster, but he's lovely. I love him. Right, anyway, we've gone over our 2 hours. And I mean, it's only 10:05, but it's all good. So I should probably let you lovely people go. Thank you for giving me your honest opinions on the new torture device, as you lot say. I'm glad you enjoyed the view from my point of view. You got to see how I done things. So I think we'll be definitely using this a little bit more often. I would love a full day of videos of Gunnar. See, now if I was to show the house, do you know what I mean? If the house and we was all online, then yeah, that'd be fine. But obviously, you know, I don't like showing my house and little lady and hubby. So you too, my lovely Nelly. Really is good. It lets us see what you're doing. Yeah, good torture device. Thanks, Jerry. Yeah, see, this is it. Everyone knows that little lady and hubby are not for YouTube. And they haven't been for the last however many years I've been on YouTube. So they're not about to be. But it's all good. I take videos of Gunnar as and when I can. You know, there is some sick people out there. I completely agree with you. And she might be 14, she might be a teenager, but it's still our job to protect her from the strange people that do go online and look. So that's what we're going to do. No, I don't think anyone should plaster their kids on the internet, to be fair. Completely agree. Even Nick, I've seen Nick, she turns the camera off when her daughters come in the room. So, you know, I think everybody should be doing it. But I need to stop talking now and shut up and let you lovely people go, because it's late over here and most people probably need to get to bed. She does absolutely still need protecting, and she will be. She's got a whole army behind her, that girl. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight and for letting me get done what I needed to get done. Ready and prepared for the day. I don't know what we're doing next Sunday. I'll either put up a poll or I'll
find us something to do. I've still got to make the bottle bag, so hopefully if I can figure that out. And I know you guys know there's a lot going on here at the minute, so if I can figure it out, then we'll do that next week, and you'll be back on this torture device again watching me sew, but we'll see. Have a lovely week, everybody. Please look after yourselves and each other. Keep your feet up as much as possible, all right, because you all deserve it. Loads of love, everyone. Mwah. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Have a lovely week. Over and out.